Sorry, so I had to take that because it was Dover Downs calling, and anytime somebody calls a Dover Downs or any racetrack, I gotta pick it up because it's impossible to call people back. Um, the lady had me down as an owner of the stable.ca, but not as a driver, and I said, well, I wasn't driving in Delaware. I wasn't planning to until this filly come up. She said, I looked in the USTA and you're not a driver. I said, well, depending on who you ask, I'm not, but I'm not very good at it, but. Um, I said, no, ma'am, I've driven in Pennsylvania and Ohio and Ontario all year. I've had a driver's license for over 2 decades. So they just had the wrong Anthony McDonald. The wrong Anthony McDonald down as owner or down as a driver on Tuesday. So the cat's out of the bag, I guess, is what I'm saying. I am flying to Dover Downs. I'm sure Amy's super pumped about it. I'm only gone for the day, though. My flight is at 8 o'clock, and then 8 o'clock in the morning out of Toronto. I get to Philadelphia. No, it's 11 o'clock, direct to Philadelphia. Then I'm going to get in a car of some sort. Greg Schoner, you out there? Get in a car of some sort and drive to Dover Downs, which isn't far away, an hour, I guess, a little over an hour. Ken was saying today. So, drive to Dover, drive Jazzy Judy, get back in a car, go back to the airport, fly back to Toronto. I'll be home in Canada at 10 p.m. So that's the plan for Tuesday. I'll keep going with the story in just a second. So for the drone this week, Amy did call me and tell me there's number horses that were coughing, some temperatures had spiked in the barn. Rather than going through a multitude of scratches on Saturday from the drone, why don't we just push it another week? I know you guys are super excited to watch them. The good news is if we wait another week, these horses that we bought will be at least in a capacity where you can see them. So it might be better for everybody if we do just push it a week. The weather's great this Saturday, but it's going to be okay by the looks of things next Saturday. So I think it's just wise to push it for a week. Not this Saturday, but next Saturday we are going to be doing the drone. I'm not trying to keep putting you off, but I can't do the drone this week because I will be in Indiana driving Spirited Dio. Then I come back, but I was going to try and make it work maybe Monday, but the problem is with these temperatures and a little coughing, let's just give them a little time to get over everything. Let these horses get settled in, get them broke. I know James went with 3-point Blue Chip and Will to Win Hanover today. I think that's her name, right? Will to Win Hanover, 52. No, that's not her. No, 52. Yeah, Will to Win Hanover. James went with them both today. To be honest, I was a little embarrassed. I didn't know they left the property. James called me and said, geez, those are two really nice horses. I said, which two? Well, the two that I went with this morning, the two that arrived. I said, what two arrived? He said, the expensive Blue Chip horse and the beautiful Cantab filly. I said, oh, they're there? He said, yeah, they're nice. Which you hope they would be. But all this is just very fluid right now. So what we're going to do is not drone Saturday. I am going to be in Indiana driving Spirit of Dio on Friday, her last start of the year. You're welcome. Thank you. Maybe not thank me yet. Saturday, I am flying home, but I'm going to miss the drone, and I'm home for the weekend. Tuesday morning, fly out of Toronto, into Dover Downs, drive Jazzy Judy, fly back to Toronto. That's it for a little while. So now on to the next story. Days full of stories. Tim come down to buy some horses, and his owner didn't really know if he wanted to buy any other ones or didn't know which ones he wanted, and there was some confusion, and Tim was a little frustrated, I think, like every other trainer. This is the beauty of being me right now. This is the beauty of being involved with you right now. This is the beauty of the stable.ca. And we have a number of clients. So I didn't tell anybody. I was done for the day. I told you guys I was done. And then I was walking, looking at a horse for actually a friend of mine, Steve Palermo. I was looking at a horse for Steve in the back ring. And this beautiful, beautiful filly walks through. I think it was Steve, actually. No, it was somebody. So I'm looking at 768 for somebody who I liked, which was a Donato Hanover out of a sister to Chapter 7. Right, nice colt. Way at the end of the sale, nice colt. As I'm standing there, this beautiful filly. Now, for those of you who have been to the Harrisburg sale, let's say the Lexington sale, they walk in that back ring, right? So there was a smaller ring that could house maybe 3 horses here today. So they're walking. So you have outside, you have 5 horses usually waiting to come in to the back ring, walk around, and then go in one by one. They go into the front sales ring. This filly's walking around, and I look at her. Beautiful filly. And I'm watching her. She's jumping around, which is odd because this is the end of the week. These poor buggers have been pulled out a million times, looked at, poked, prodded, and usually by the last day of the sale, the yearling sale, day 3, they're a little subdued, right? They're a little tired. And this filly is jumping around and bouncing around and going crazy. And I'm looking at her. Of course, I love that anyway. So I'm looking at her and I'm watching her. My eyes are getting bigger and bigger. She comes around the corner. There's a gentleman about 6'2", 6'3", 250. And he's leaning up against the wall where the horses are walking. She stops and she double-barreled, both hind legs. She missed this guy's body and head by that much. He never noticed yet. Never noticed yet. She just stopped, bang, and just missed him. I don't know what she was kicking at or whether she was just lashing out at something. She certainly doesn't have a dirty bone in her from what I could see later, but she just missed this guy. She'd have kicked him in the head. Whew. The sale would definitely be off for today. So 767 was her hip. Andover Hall. Been a long time since we have an Andover Hall, but they still sold strong, some of them, and they still make nice horses. So I pull it up, right? I see the almost homicide, almost the decapitation of the gentleman, and I pull up 767. She an Andover Hall filly, May 10th filly, Pennsylvania, New Jersey eligible, New Jersey Development Fund eligible. She has a sister, winning 53 and 4 on a half-mile track, trotted in 51 and 4, made $640,000 at 22 wins by Donato Hanover. Possessed Fashion is her name. There's a couple other horses in there, but that's a standout, right? That's the standout in the first dam. I look at the second dam, American Winter Mare, $440,000 made, named Emotional Rescue. 2-year-old mark of 59. 3 or 4 of the horses in this pedigree have 2-year-old marks. This filly's perfectly built. She's not a giant. She's certainly not small. She is perfect. Some Girls in the second dam, $433,000 by Conway Hall, 16 wins, 2-year-old mark, 57 and 3. Third dam, Touch of Jazz, 2-year-old mark, 19 wins. Touch of Pleasure, $317,000, 2-year-old mark, 159 and 4. Harvard Yard, or as Dan Rawlings would call this filly, Harvard Yard. She is she's a very nice filly. So here's the deal with Harvard Yard. Here's the deal. I better leave that light on, eh? Here's the deal on Harvard Yard. The deal is this filly went back to Tim Twaddle. Tim and his buddy Jason bought half. Shut out today, didn't get the horses they wanted, only ended up with 1 or 2 in the sale. They get shut out. And I said to Tim, I'll tell you what, you look at all the horses you want. You don't buy any, we can work something out. So the stable as of right now, me, you, everybody, owns half of Harvard Yard. This filly is not coming to Canada though. This filly left with Tim in a truck and trailer. Tim and Jason took this filly back to the Meadows. So she is with us, but at the same time, she's not with us. And I don't like that. I don't like that we can't drone her, we can't talk about her, but at the same time, I like the fact that Tim, they'll be able to have videos. It's set up there so that they can watch the filly train and jog. Tim will have videos of the horse jogging and training and talk about Harvard Yard, and we'll be able to post it on our site. So is it ideal, perfect? No. We did it with Doug Brown last year, right? With the 2-year-olds training back. There's no reason we can't do it with a yearling. It's not perfect, it's not ideal, but at the same time, Tim's a good guy, and I want to make sure that we stay involved with Tim. We've had a great relationship all year. He's done a fantastic job for us at the Meadows and in Pennsylvania, and it only made sense. This keeps Amy from killing me because I bought another horse. It's okay, never happened. It's all fixed now. So keeps Amy from killing me, and at the same time allows us to have a connection with Tim, and thirdly, and just as important, allows Tim to have another horse in his barn, so he can train the horse down and grow a stable. So that's the take on today. That's the last day for me. Now I know a lot of people are saying, what about a racehorse? I'll tell you what I do. Tell you what I'll do. I have some operatives here, some people, clients, trainers here that can look at some racehorses. I have some circled, but at the same time, do we need a racehorse right now after what we just accomplished with the yearlings? We got on gate. We got lots of horses coming back. Do we need another horse? I'm always going to lean trotter. I don't think we need another trotter right now. So if there's a number of you out there that want another horse or looking at a racehorse, and I'm telling you, if we have a racehorse bought before the sale, if we have a racehorse physically bought before it sells, so to speak, if we have a number of people looking, then I'll entertain it. Otherwise, I think we're going to say thank you very much for the sale. Had a great Harrisburg Timoniun sale. Picked up a number of really talented horses, but not one but two of the best pedigrees I have ever purchased in my life, and kept it bouncing my step. Even though I'm a little tired and I'm a little drawn out, kept it bouncing my step for some time. So, although if you're an American, the biggest news to you might be the election and what is or what is not, but definitely for us and for the stable.ca and for me, a Canadian, definitely the biggest news is what took place in Timoniun, Maryland in 2020. So I will talk to you guys soon. That is your video for tonight. We got one. We didn't get to, well, we got two. That's not true. We got two. We got the New York Colt. I said I would get you. New York residents, clients of ours. I got you your horse. I expect him to be sold out. So we got our New York horse in Twin B Habanero, the So Surreal giant that I bought today. And then we forged a little bit of an alliance with Twaddle Racing and Jason's outfit out of the meadow. So a good day, a good week, and a great sale. We'll talk to you guys soon. Take care.